What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm coming at you with a post-nut clarity review of the Modern Warfare. Is this game a disaster? Is this game a banger? I'm seeing people angry over there. There are other people who are defending this game, and in the middle there are people saying mean things about this game as well. Is this game good? Like, we're gonna be tearing this apart. Yes, I will have some pretty mean things to say about this game, but I gotta be real, okay? Before you start like defending this game, before you tell me to go pound sand, I gotta be real. I love this game, okay? I love this game, but I'm still gonna have some pretty mean things to say. And I heard this quote, right? Like, 80% of the results come from 20% of the work. I heard a rule something like that somewhere, and it is really true in this game. Like, what you're doing, like, you got your weapon, let's say M13 for example, maybe AK, whatever, doesn't matter guys. You got your weapon up, you're kind of like running around, you're running, all of a sudden you find a window where you can mount your weapon. And guess what you're doing? You're kind of aiming down side, and you see an enemy on the other side. You fire once and the enemy just goes somewhere else. You do not know where he went, but you're like, oh okay, I'm not sure if he will come back. You start reloading, and guess what you're doing? You're aiming. I love this mechanic, but hear me out. You're aiming, you're reloading while aiming and all that, and the enemy shows up once again. Boom, boom. The other guy is having bad times, but you're getting kicks of dopamine. All of a sudden you feel like on top of the world. You're doing helicopters with your Willy. You're feeling satisfied. You feel like that nobody can put you down no more. All of a sudden your problems are solved and you feel the king of the world, right? And on the other hand, people are just getting a dopamine crash. Why are you camping? I'm gonna have the entire segment dedicated to this one in this video, but this is true, man. This game rewards you for camping. You just gotta do little as possible for the maximum results, just like how Activision put loot boxes. And yes, we're gonna be talking about loot boxes too in this video, because Nero Cinema found that gem in the game. So we're gonna be having fun in this video, but man, I gotta be real, the game is good. The game is good. If anyone from Infinity Ward is listening, I want to be appreciating this game, and in fact I do appreciate this game. And you know what, let's actually get right into it. If you're new to the channel, hey, subscribe. We're gonna be covering Modern Warfare. It's gonna be always gonna be post-nut clarity type of videos on the channel. If you like Modern Warfare, leave a like. If you don't like Modern Warfare, leave a dislike. It's gonna be very interesting to see your opinions. Do you want the mini-map? Let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna be personally talking about it, and I'm gonna be giving my feedback and my input on it as well. But first of all, I want to talk about the sound. The sound is pretty amazing in this game. I don't have like any gaming headset. I only use the Sony MDR. Those have like flat EQ. Those aren't designed for gaming, but I use them and the sound is pretty good. I'm running around, I find cover, and in this video I should be having a gameplay where I'm personally camping and I'm actually getting kicks of dopamine. But what you're doing, like, you're running around, there's an enemy in front of you, he starts shooting, the bullet kind of misses you, you're kind of like boom, boom. The enemy on the other hand sees that big fat bullet coming his way and he's enjoying the sound. He fires some shots at me, I'm enjoying the sound, and all of a sudden the enemy team gets the chopper. My third eye opens up. I'm like I'm like, what is this? I find a cover, I go inside the room, and the chopper, whoever is in that, starts like firing some bullets at me. He starts like engaging his missiles. My whole room is on fire. I'm like, what the f is that? I'm hearing those fire crackling sound effect, and I'm like, bro, this sound is pretty amazing. The weapon feels really beefy as well. Like, I personally love the AK, and I'm just firing and it's like it goes up. Got kick of a horse on that, and if you got horses in the back, smash like, subscribe for more. But weapons are really beefy. The maps, they look insane, they look really good, but I'm gonna talk about it because do they play good? That's gonna be an important discussion in this video. But the looks, they look really good. The graphics aren't mind-blowing. I know a lot of people are like, the graphics are mind-blowing, what are you talking about? The graphics are not mind-blowing. Like, you know, go look at Battlefield 4, came out in 2013. Just compare this game with that, you know, like, you will see what I'm talking about. But the graphics are good. The graphics are pretty good, and I'm not hating it, but my point being that people say like the graphics are like mind-blowing, but to me they aren't. Maybe I played like other games, maybe that's why. Maybe I'm an old gamer, that's what it is. But if you're somebody who's new to gaming, obviously this will feel like the 8th wonder, right? The graphics, they are good. They feel realistic. That I'll say. They feel realistic, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that a lot. But they aren't like the 8th wonder to me. At least to me. Maybe it is to you, and I can respect that. I can respect that. But the maps, they look really good. They look really good. Now, obviously, do they play good? That's gonna be a topic of discussion coming to you very soon. Settings menu is absolutely genius. They give you a bunch of different options, and there's a dismem. I cannot say that word on YouTube, right? But we have that setting where you can enable or disable it, so that's pretty good. And I'm not sure who did this, but we got old hit marker sound effect option in the menu, which is just crazy, because in my first alpha review, my thing was hey, every time I hit somebody and I hear that sound effect, it feels like that my teacher is writing on a board with that chalk. It gives me PTSD, and it does give me PTSD. I don't want to go back to that place. It's a horror story in itself. We're gonna talk about it, but not in this video. But somebody put a old hit marker sound effect, and I'm saying somebody give that man or a woman a Benji, okay? Somebody give that man a Benjamin, because they brought it back, bro. The Infinity War team is definitely a dream team. I gotta be real. But now on to some pretty bad stuff. Is this game good? Do you still get kicks of dopamine the second time you played, the third time you played, the fourth time you played? I'm not sure. I definitely did get some kicks of dopamine. Not during my first day of playthrough. I played it late last night, after I was sucking Major Johnson in the game. I went on, I believe, a 15 kill streak, right? And I was firing so much dopamine. All of a sudden, my problems were solved too, and I should be having a best class setup video coming soon as well. So yeah, like, I was getting like 2 kills and 20 deaths. I was there. Yes, I was there. I'm not afraid to share my results. I'm not K3. I'm not Optic Karma, who's high on G Fuel, and I'm not sure if that guy's high on G Fuel or not, but it certainly looks like that he was high on G Fuel using Scuff Gaming controller. Man, me getting 15 kills, that's the 8th wonder, right? So I was getting like good kills and whatnot, and I'm really enjoying this game. So what I think's happening is that, and I think this is the thing that happens with Call of Duty all the time, where you're getting kills, you're having fun, you're liking the game. Even if the game's bad, you're just gonna enjoy the game. But if you're not doing too hot in the game, and that's what's happening with a lot of people, you're not gonna be enjoying the game. And you know what? Rushing is pretty bad in this game. I don't even recommend it. Like, the thing is that you're rushing around, you see an enemy, you kind of want to aim down sight, and guess what? You're already dead. Like, it's similar to getting caught with your pants down when you're in the comfort of your room. You got like lights turned off, you got 3 monitors, 144 hertz each, and 240 hertz. You know, let's bring it back. You got high-speed internet, and you're kind of watching entertaining content. You got pants down, whatever the case may be, and all of a sudden your parents walk in, right? You get caught with your pants down. This is the same thing, guys. Rushing is very bad, and I'm personally a rushing type of guy. Like, I don't like camping. Doesn't matter. Like, I don't care about my KD ratio. Like, but I love rushing. Since Modern Warfare 3, I was rushing a lot, and I believe my KD in Modern Warfare 3 was 0.80. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say that, but then later on, it kind of went up because I learned the game. And Modern Warfare 3 was literally like the first game that I know life like crazy. Black Ops 1 was the first Call of Duty though, but Modern Warfare 3 was truly where it was. Black Ops 2, I was actually killing it. The game rewards camping, which I personally really hate, but the game definitely has that grown-up style, which I appreciate. I really appreciate, but hate it at the same time, if that makes sense. I really hate camping. I despise camping, and the thing is that I had insane amount of time on this game. What I mean to say, I had happy time on this game when I was personally camping. When I was not camping and I was rushing, I was just getting caught with my pants down. Like, the enemy team was just doing helicopters with their willies, and I personally hate that. The game is definitely designed for campers. The maps in this game, I appreciate it because they're not the same like 3-lane maps, but I feel like that 3-lane maps are really enjoyable the first time you played, the second time you played, the 10th time you played. You're gonna like them because they're so basic, right? They're so basic that everyone is gonna be rushing. I feel like that the 3-lane maps definitely kind of cured the camper. They really cured the campers playstyle and whatnot, but I feel like that this new map style is gonna encourage camping, but in the long term, I feel like that we're not gonna get bored of this map style because it has so much going on. Like, we got verticality, and that is something that a lot of people asked for years. I'm sure like the newbies didn't really ask for that, but the OG players asked for that and they finally gave us. So, you know, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I feel like that it's not really Infinity Ward's fault. It's just that we gotta remaster the players, and having minimap in the game will definitely cure it. And I personally really want the minimap. Do you want the minimap? Let me know in the comments below. But I feel like that the minimap will, let's say 50 to 60%, right? It's gonna cure a little bit. It's gonna cure that camping disease. But will it fully cure it? I'm not sure. We have to get the minimap and test it out and let people play it and whatnot. And another thing I feel like is that today it's the second day, in fact. So first 2 days, the beta is kind of closed, and it's, you know, all the sweats are on it, all the MLG tryhards are on the game. But when the beta opens for the public, like tomorrow, starting tomorrow, and I feel like on the weekend when all the newbies come on the game, I feel like that we're gonna have less of that problem. But still though, all the MLG tryhards are still gonna be firing dopamine because they're gonna be camping and they're gonna be taking advantage of them noobs and whatnot. So rushing is pretty bad in this game. I think the game needs minimap. Maybe you will be in the 5% or 10% group who are cool with having no minimap. Maybe you'll be somebody who's in the 1% group who just don't even want the minimap. But I feel like the minimap is needed. Like, half of the time I don't even know where my teammates at. Like, half of the time I do not know where my real actual friends in the party, you know, the guys that I invited, the boys who I invited in my game, half of the time, more than half of the time, okay? I don't even know where they at on the map. Like, my homie was like, hey, yo, everybody's camping, let's camp together. I'm like, yo, where you at? He's like, on the B flag. So all of a sudden I have to do so many calculations. I'm burning calories, I'm burning brain cells. I don't want to be doing that. I want to be getting kicks of dopamine. I want to be doing little as possible, just like the enemies in the game. You know, so I feel like that we need minimap for that. Minimap is just gonna cure a lot of diseases in the game, I feel like. But on the other hand though, one set of streaks per life, it's kind of very bad actually. Yeah, like in order to get the nuke, it's kind of good that it's only gonna be a weapon streak, right? You gotta get kills with your weapon. That's what I heard. I never got nuke in this game, so I'm not sure, but that's kind of like what I heard, that the streaks kills will not count towards a nuke in the game. So, you know, yeah, pretty odd. But one set of streaks per life, like, you cannot recycle through that UAV chain, right? First of all, you got no minimap. Second of all, you give us the UAV, but we cannot, like, chain through that? Like, what are you smoking? Let me know so I can smoke that too, Infinity Ward, you know? Obviously, I'm kind of exaggerating. If anybody from Infinity Ward is listening, yo, I like your game. I really do. But these are just little stuff. I'm just trying to get the point across. Also, things that concern me, and there only one thing that concerned me more than ever now. Loot boxes and common supply drops found by ours truly, Neroshenma. Okay, Neroshenma put this tweet on Twitter, and basically he discovered that loot boxes are coming. So prepare, and you know, a couple of days ago we heard that there will be creator codes in this game as well. I'm not sure how true that is, but it looks like that we're gonna get creator codes. And honestly, a lot of YouTubers will be making Benjamins. In fact, they will be printing Benjamins off them casuals. And all of a sudden, Bobby Boy will no longer be crying in his Lambo, and nobody will be crying in their Lambo. I want to be crying in the Lambo one day. That's a big life goal. Like the video so I can speed up the process, and maybe one day I can cry in the Lambo. I'm probably gonna be doing the homies meetup, and I can bring my Lambo if I get lucky, and let you guys cry in that too, you know? Like the video, guys. Like the video. But loot boxes and common supply drops, it's coming, and it clearly says common supply drops. So you bet they will have rare, very rare, ultra, epic, you know, all the words, extravaganza. Kiss the days of old goodbye, because they're never coming back. I think that loot boxes they can never be good though, that I know for sure, but they can still make the system fair. I mean, Infinity Ward past history has been pretty good with that, but this time they're coming out with a banger, and this time Activision, they need to be stimulated, right? So I'm not sure if they're gonna go full in on it. Just like, I'm really hoping the system is fair, because I really see like homies dropping a Benji and coming out with stickers, right? Like coming out with nothing out of the game, and there are the YouTubers promoting their codes as soon as Activision or Call of Duty Twitter account posts, hey, new DLC map is coming. As soon as they say that, you know, a million different YouTubers put their creator codes, they tell their viewers to use it, and I'm gonna be pretty honest, if they got creator codes, I'm gonna be getting it. Right now, printing Washingtons on a daily basis, at least, you know, I want to get to the point where I'm kind of printing Andrew Jackson's, multiple Andrew Jacksons per day. But I'm gonna be pretty honest, I'm probably gonna get the creator code, but I'm gonna be that kind of guy who will be like, hey, if you're somebody who's looking to buy them, yeah, don't buy them, man. Don't buy them. But if you're still gonna be buying them because, yeah, you're seeing Benjamins come on an hourly basis, money is like water to you. It's not a problem. It's just coming in. You're just doing helicopters with your Willy. Hey, use my code so I can kind of, you know, make 2 more Washingtons. But on the other hand, ideas for the future. We need good content post-launch for keeping it fresh, but they already confirmed that we're gonna be getting content post-launch, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be supply drop content or not. And the thing is that, yes, they're giving us like free DLC, so I suppose that we're gonna be getting free maps and whatnot, but Activision gotta make paper somehow, and I'm not against them making paper. I'm totally not, but I'm just hoping the system is fair where people can buy it if they want, but also can put in some hours, not like 30 hours on a 24-hour given day, but you know, they can devote some time towards the game and they can get rewarded and they don't have to get their wallets sucked out dry by this system. I don't want that, basically, but post-launch content is needed. Now, how often they're gonna give, obviously we gotta wait. I think every 2 weeks would be plenty. And also an idea I want to suggest, this is something I've spoken with the leaker that the Gaming Revolution acquired, and he said that he or she, I'm not sure who the person is behind the scenes, but I suggested this idea to him. The idea is basically, hey, I need the map creator tool. You know, like in GTA 5, we have that creator tool where people can just, you know, on console, can create races, tracks, and different kind of game modes and whatnot. I need that. You know, Black Ops 3 mod tools, but on console that players can create, because this will bring infinite amount of content. This is gonna cure boredom big time, and I think that this can be a thing for a future Call of Duty game if it's not in development for this game. I think that this can be a beautiful thing. Maybe, you know, if you cannot have it in this game, that's totally fine. Don't stress it, because this time we're getting a good game, but actually have it in a future Call of Duty game. But overall, seriously, the game feels amazing, but we need to kind of cure the sweats, because right now there are so many sweats. It's not that fun. When I'm camping, I'm firing dopamine, but when I'm not camping, I'm just not enjoying the game. That's where I'm at. Infinity Ward has been pretty good with the feedback, and I appreciate that, man. I really do. That is really about it. That's my post-nut clarity review of Modern Warfare. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.